Metropolitan meeting of the week is at Tabcorp Park Melton, as you'd expect on Saturday night this weekend. It's a different kind of meeting, I guess, to the summer of glory of recent times, but it's still a quality meeting for mine. We'll quickly get through the legs of the quaddie. Race 5 on the program is the Maltese Cup. This is what we're all here for. M1 to M3 affair. I'm very keen on one here, Baker, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I actually am going to disagree slightly. I think Roy George is...
Funny, I didn't even mention what I was keen on, but you do.
Roy George is the horse to beat to my eye. I'm not sure he will find the front. I think he's probably a sneaky chance of doing so. Yeah. He's racing really well. If he's on the pegs, I think it looms as his sort of race over a mile, but I certainly have plenty of respect for Bad Boy Brad if he can follow through into a handy position. It's not all too common to be winning from the second row of a sprint trip at Melton in good class, but the way he won last time, I'd definitely agree somewhere in the mix. Charlie McSheen, Waves of Fire. It's a pretty open race, to be honest, but I'm keen enough on Roy George.
Yeah, it's an incredibly fast front line here. Loving if she ever gets out. Jive and Cullen will run at least for the first couple of 100 metres. Roy George up and at him, I think, is the quickest of the lot. Yeah. I'm hoping they burn early. You gave me that creepy little look when you said Bad Boy Brad, and that's why, because I'm keen on Bad Boy Brad. He's one of my favourites. I thought he was terrific last week. I think he'll be even better suited to this race, even though he's up in class, at least on paper, from an M1 to an M1 to M3 in the Maltese Cup. Second leg of the quaddie, the Alabar pace, MO to M1. Probably don't have to go too deep into this, do we? It's you're not really a Heaven's.
I don't think anyone is anymore, are they?
No, well, I'm probably not either, but I concede she should be about $1.20, $1.30 here. Would be too good.
And leave me right out. Picabello could sit on her back and run past her to my eye, so. I don't know if she's going quite as well as she was, Picabello, but yeah.
No, she's still going okay.
Yeah, $1.30, nah, not for me.
So what do we do in the quaddie, just quickly?
I'd probably play one quaddie and play wide. I'd throw in Heaven's Trend, Courtney John, Follow the Wind, Picabello, Little Lynn can go in, and even Holly's Miss Molly. I'd throw the doors open and hope to get her beaten.
Well, I'll just be playing one with Heaven's Trend one out, so very interesting.
I've fallen into that trap before.
Yeah, haven't we all? A stand-start square gating race for the third leg of the quaddie. You've already played pretty wide. We're going to get a low flexi percentage here if you keep this up. But Clover Mac got the job done for the supporters on Monday night. I was on the Sky Studios, and he did a very big job to win. Probably raced against his natural pattern. We don't quite 100% know what that is yet. He's a pretty newcomer to Victorian soil. One of your favourites here, My Tribeca, although she's just as much of a heartbreaker. So are you sticking with her?
Not sticking with her necessarily. She's certainly in the quaddie. I've been quite impressed by Clover Mac. I think he's a nice horse in the making. Yeah. He draws the pole as long as he steps with them. You know, he's going to hold a forward position. He's certainly right in that mix. Cotton Bridge is good enough. I think Zetterlight's, not that far away from them. He's just struggling to win at the minute. Outside of those, maybe Lord Liam could get into it at his best as well. But again, tricky race. I could probably narrow it down to those 3 or 4 though. Yep.
Okay. My Tribeca on top in terms of your tips, or Clover Mac?
My Tribeca.
I thought so. Yeah. Last leg of the quaddie is a really intriguing 3-year-old affair. He hasn't got into the absolute A graders, but some pretty smart horses. Cruz came through the Derby Series, of course, and was good last start. You've got to have faith as well for Nicole Melander. Rock and Roll Icon, we've only seen it in the 2 runs through the Derby Series. Who have you stuck with in the last leg of the quad, Baker?
Probably Cruz, but again, I think he's going to be a nice paying quaddie here. Cruz with the inside alley probably gets every opportunity to break through at this level. In saying that, I've got plenty of time for Hashtag. He's a nice horse. The draw, I'm not sure is going to suit him necessarily, but I think he's certainly right there in the mix. And Pocket the Deal has some pretty good wraps on. Interested to see how it goes up against this sort of class. But good wide open quaddie, I think, at Melton on Saturday night.
What's your best bet on the program? I saw one of your old faves back 10 on him. I've marked it $21 and a try. You got something for us at each way value through those quaddie leagues that we've just outlined? Maybe something in this Heaven's Trend race?
Yeah, I think so. Picabello each way, I think you won't miss at all, and you could nearly even steal the cash at 10-1.
Well, I hope for everybody that Heaven's Trend, apart from Emma Stewart and the team and everybody who backs Heaven's Trend, I hope that if you're following Baker, that Heaven's Trend gets rolled, because if it gets up in the quaddie, you're in a bit of trouble. You're in a bit of trouble percentage-wise, but it's going to be a terrific meeting at Tabcorp Park Melton, and as always, good luck and good punting.